What's going on, lads? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are doing something a little different. We're playing Helldivers. It is so dark right now, god dang. But yeah, we're doing like a kind of like a review of like the current state of the game and talking about some of the stuff that we'd like to see come to the game. And this is a collab video, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning. So we're here with a Mad Monster, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of go over some of the stuff in the game and some of the things that we hope to see come to the game in the future. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and drop a like, support the channel, subscribe if you want to see our upcoming videos, and let's get into it.
Alright, so kind of just want to go over like the overall like gameplay first, just kind of talking about it. What do you think about the just like overall gameplay mechanics, the gunplay and that type of stuff?
I mean, I think that honestly, I think they did an incredible job with the game. I mean, as far as like the mechanical stuff, like aiming the gun, shooting the gun, how it all feels and everything, I think it's incredible. It's really smooth and you know, reactive and everything.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are like a few bugs, pun intended.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of to be expected. You know, Arrowhead is a small company. I think this, you know, I mean, they obviously did Helldivers 1, and I think maybe this is the 5th or 6th game that they've produced.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think they're doing really well, and I think the community kind of realizes that.
Yeah, I think like as far as like community love, this game's outstanding. Like everyone's on board with this game.
Yeah, one of the best things they did was make it $40.
Yeah, for real.
And the way the industry's going, where everything's, you know, at least like $70.
Yeah, any
AAA game, $40 game. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Like I would definitely rather have, you know, a few $40 games from like some indie-ish companies versus, you know, one $70 game, just because you get so much more out of it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Reloading.
But yeah, on top of the gameplay, you know, I think they did good with the like how fast you can like level up and stuff like that. It kind of can take a little bit of time, because I think I have 33 hours or something like that in the game now, and I'm level 21.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence on if the rate of leveling up is good or not, because like you do have to play a lot to level up, but it also depends so heavily on like, you know, what difficulty you're playing on, like if you have friends that you can play with, or if you're getting into random lobbies. Because if you're playing by yourself, then it's going to take so much more time. But if you got a team, then it's not that bad.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Yeah.
It is nice that the harder difficulty you play, you kind of get like an XP bonus.
Yeah, you're essentially being rewarded for challenging yourself, which is awesome.
I think maybe I'm just like terrible at the game or something, but
yeah,
trying to solo on like level 4 or 5 for me is difficult. Especially if I'm going against like the automatons, because I don't know what it is. They're like 3 times as hard as the bugs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind
insane.
of like you have to hit half of them in the head, otherwise you don't do any damage to them. The bugs, that's not usually as big of a problem unless it's like a charger.
That's true. The little ones are basically one shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the automatons are one shot.
It depends on what gun you have, I think. Because I know like with the shotgun you can get rid of the small ones, but flamethrower. Actually, we need that for a challenge.
Oh, do we? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on top of like the leveling and stuff, I mean, it's definitely kind of a grindy game. You know, there's a few of the same missions. You know, the one that everybody hates probably is the escort the civilians.
Yeah.
'Cause for some reason, they're just attracted to my bullets.
Yeah.
They always just dive right in front of them.
Yeah.
But at least with that, you know, like the max level is 50. But before the mechs came out, everything was unlocked at level 20. And now that the mechs are here, they unlock at level 25.
Yeah.
Which still isn't too bad.
Yeah, and I would assume that... Oh, you have to hold this down? I would assume that like as more things come out, you know, the level requirement to unlock them is going to continue to go up, which I think is a good thing, because like having everything unlocked now at level 25 is cool, because like grinding to level 25 is important, so you have access to everything. But at the same time, like there's no point to grind past that, you know, because there's no more unlocks or anything that you get out of it.
Yeah, and I think if we can like see anything from like when the next came out. Oh dang, the laser just took out both of those. That's cool.
Thanks.
You know, maybe the next thing that is better or stronger than the mech will be unlocked at level 30 or something. You know, if they're gonna keep going up like that.
The kaijus.
Yes, the kaijus. You know, whatever they decide to come out with next.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's more cool stuff, because those things are awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have something cool. I'm sure they got a bunch of stuff planned out. At least I hope.
Yeah. I hope so too.
Yeah.
Speaking of, obviously they just released the I don't know what it is, the Crimson something. It's like almost like a battle pass thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at that yesterday, I want to say. That's the one that had like the new guns and everything in it, right?
Yeah, I think 4 new guns. There's a couple laser ones. There's the first plasma gun. It's like a plasma shotgun.
That's cool.
Which sounds cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about that, oh shit, right now is that you have to pay to get it. So it's like almost behind like a paywall, which is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that.
Package acquired. Drop
Yeah.
the package.
I get that, like, that was maybe a good idea when they didn't think they were going to have a huge community, but with the number of people that are playing the game, I don't think they need that. I guess, I mean, they have to have some way to monetize the game so that they can continue to do their business, but I don't know. I think there's a better solution they can find.
Yeah, I don't mind like certain things being behind a paywall. Like I think it should be left to cosmetics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like maybe an armor, but even with this, like the armors have passive abilities.
Yeah,
and right now, a lot of them have the same, so it's kind of just more like a cosmetic thing. Where as far as like if you want heavy or light or medium, I mean all the lights I think have the same passive, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one with the radar, right?
Yeah, like increased recon or something like that.
Yeah.
And with a lot of people. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool that they got a bunch of stuff planned, and I'm sure they do, obviously.
Yeah.
I just wish that the paywall would be left to just cosmetics.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't think they should have anything that like affects your gameplay behind a paywall, and I think that's true for every game. You know, I don't think any game should have guns or anything or characters that are locked behind the battle pass or a shop or anything like that. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's fair to the players.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the only like caveat to that is that you can find the super credits in the game.
That's true. That is
Which
true.
is cool.
You can technically farm them. It's not too difficult either. Like I think I'm at like 600 or 700 or something like that. I don't know if that's actually a lot, but like at this point I've just been assuming that I'm not going to get anything out of the paid store, so I haven't bothered with it because I don't want to spend more money on a game that I already had to pay for.
Yeah. Well, I mean the packs are 10 each, I think, and
okay.
I have 880. Or not. I know you can absolutely farm that stuff if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard to farm.
Nah. I'm not calling it resupply. But yeah. You know, other than that stuff, I think the variation of weapons and the stratagems that are in the game are really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think the stratagems is like incredible what they've done with that because there's a huge variety, and obviously they're coming out with new stuff. They've already. Oh gosh, you just got messed up.
I'm surprised they didn't kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the stratagems are incredible. You have like gas stratagems. You can call in huge bombs or like airstrikes or all kinds of napalm, and now the exosuits. I think as far as like the creativity on what you can do for stratagems is really impressive.
Yeah, what's your favorite stratagem? Do you have one?
Yeah, oh gosh, it's the one, the orbital laser. I love that one.
Oh yeah, that's.
You know what? Actually, the one you showed me the other day, where the one that selects like the biggest enemy nearby.
Oh, the rail cannon.
Rail cannon, yeah, that thing's awesome too.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I have no more grenades.
I forgot I need to put on impact grenades.
Yeah, no, the rail cannon is one of my favorites, aside from the laser stuff.
Yeah, those two are my favorite go-tos. That and the shield that I have on right now, the little portable shield. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's OP. Even after they nerfed it a little bit.
Yeah, even after the nerf, it's still great.
That aim right there.
Nice.
I know one thing, and we kind of talked about this a little bit before. One thing that would be really cool is to see maybe some like kind of off the wall stratagems, I guess I would say. One thing would be, I don't know, like a pheromone grenade or something to attract the terminids away from you.
Heck yeah, that'd be amazing. Especially for like chargers, I think that'd be great because you can get them turned around and not just barreling over you.
Yeah, and maybe I'm sure they if they did something like that, they would have to change it. Like maybe instead of a grenade, it'd be like an orbital strike or something like that.
Yeah, it would probably have to be an orbital thing.
We're about to run out of stratagem. Oh, we already ran out.
Yeah, we already ran out.
It's a good thing we're doing this on level 3, so we can.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, don't die, whatever you do.
I almost killed myself a couple times.
I think another thing that wait, shuttle's inbound in 1:20. Does it not wait for us?
I guess not. Was that a change?
I guess.
Oh, I don't know.
I used to have limited time. Yeah. One thing I would like to see with stratagems though is more, I guess more stratagems that make you make like strategic choices when you're taking in your 4 stratagems. And what I mean is like, have a stratagem that's like specific to a particular mission or to a certain enemy. Like you were saying with the pheromone grenade for bugs, that'd be great because that's like specific for the terminids, but at the same time, it's not killing anything in itself, and it's still taking one of your 4 slots. So you have to be really careful with what you choose to bring in with you. I think that would add a lot to the gameplay.
Yeah, I agree too, because there's a lot of things that you can kind of just get by with, picking whatever stratagem you want.
Yeah.
And while that is cool, it's kind of like beginner friendly and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, maybe some that we're going to go destroy this automaton bunker. So one of your teammates has to have this bunker buster stratagem thing.
Yeah, something that's kind of like the hell bomb, like how you use that to destroy certain areas. It's just like specific to a mission.
Yeah, but instead of it just being available in the game, is something that you have to like actively pick and choose.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Stop in.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I think one of the greatest things about this game is just the overall sense of community that it's brought. I mean, the game came out like maybe a month ago now. I don't remember the exact date.
Yeah, me neither.
But some time ago, a few weeks or something like that.
Yep.
Obviously, it was plagued with the server issues, which is, even AAA games have that issue.
Yeah.
So for a small company to maybe not expect the game to be as successful as it was, for it to be that successful, and then they were able to fix the server issues within like a week or two. I think that's awesome, and the fact that they were transparent and saying like yes, they're actively working on it, you know, it just goes to show that they're listening to the community.
Yeah, I think that's a really good sign for like a healthy communication channel and healthy relationship between like the community of the game and the developers. Because I mean, especially with their servers were in really bad condition. They were in a bad place when the game first launched. They turned that around really quickly, and since then, since they had that update, there hasn't really been, as far as I know, there hasn't been, you know, any significant issues with getting into the game for anyone. So they did a 100% turnaround and fixed that super quick. They have content coming out all the time, which is amazing because the game just came out. So it's really impressive that they're getting content out as quickly as they are, I think. Whether it's fixes or new content or whatever.
Yeah, that and like the community challenges. You know, we had the automaton challenge at first, where
those are so cool.
They were starting to take over, so everybody was focused on that. And I think we actually lost that one with, you know, the Levelon Creek RIP.
Right. Yep.
And then now we had to fight the Terminids with the Terminid control system. Just a giant tower of bug spray.
Yeah.
And who knows what'll be next? Maybe we'll see the possibly Illuminate come or something like that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what the rumors are. Yeah.
That. Yep. Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I think it's just great.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they've done a really great job. Like even just down to like the aesthetics of like the Terminid towers. I think it just looks super cool when that thing's going. Like after you finish the mission and it's like blowing out all the fumes or whatever, the chemical. Even like down to that kind of stuff, I think they just did a great job.
I think literally the first time I played that and I finished that mission, when it gave out that like big alarm and started spraying everything, I was like, oh hell yeah.
yeah, it just feels awesome.
Yeah, F those bugs.
Yeah. For liberty.
All the cool stuff, yes.
Yeah.
But the last thing I want to talk about is possibly like a new mission that would be fantastic to see. And that would be something kind of like in the form of raids.
Yes.
You know,
I'll say
we're already in a 4-person team. If we can just get like a raid, even if it's still going to be like a 30-40 minute time limit like we have now. I mean, I think the best way they could do that, specifically with like bugs, is to drop it into like a cave or something, and we have to like work through the cave.
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Like you go into their like actual nest, and you have to like do something in the nest, like kill like a queen or something like that. I don't know how they work, but you do something like that. You have to drop a bomb inside the cave to kill them all or something. That'd be so cool.
Like a bigger brood commander or something like that.
Yeah, and you can do the same thing for the automatons. You can just be like, you know, have these like superstructures where they're manufacturing all kinds of automatons, and you have to go in there and stop their manufacturing and, you know, destroy their facility and whatnot.
Yup. I think that would be just fucking awesome.
Heck yeah. Plus, that gives us more opportunities to like diversify the rewards. Like you could have, I don't know, like you could reward them with like super credits for doing raids or something like that. Something that's not as common of a reward. That way you kind of incentivize doing the raids with the team and everything. Yeah.
What is the most the rarest not stratagems sample?
I don't know what it's called, but it's the purple one. It's
how do I tell the names? I don't know how to see the names.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just purple sample? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's common, rare. I don't know what the last one is.
Might need to do some Googling later or something. Yeah. So that's kind of like our review. You know, I feel like there's still a lot of things that are going to be coming for the future of this game. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Obviously, there's still things we don't know. So even after playing the game for 32 hours, we'll see about 100 hours in, see how that goes.
All right, yeah, that is all we had for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think. If you have more ideas for, you know, what you'd like to see comes to the game, definitely put it down in the comments down below and share that with everyone. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to support the channel if you want to, and I'll see you all in the next one.